Yeah, baby. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
That tune is driving me insane.
Oh, behave.
Have a good time, take a break.
Swing, baby. Yeah.
Y'all ready for this?
Let the beat control your body. Let the beat control your body.
Let the beat, let the beat.
Let the beat control your body. Let the beat control your body.
Now let my beat control your body.
Smashing, baby.
1, 2, 3, go!
You remember? You got it.
Y'all ready for this?
You got to move it, feel the temperature into the rhythm. Let the fire burn, so get into it, get into the trance. This is the rhythm of the tribal dance, the tribal
Let's go to work.
No, no limits, we'll reach for the sky. No valley too deep, no mountain too high. No, no limits, won't give up the fight. We do what we want, and we do it with pride.
Let me say yeah! Y'all ready for this?
Double down the twilight
Let me say yeah!
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Every year, of course, we have a theme for the season, and this year's theme was Keep the Dream Alive. It came from when Terrell Davis, the most valuable player of the Super Bowl for the Denver Broncos last season, went to his local high school in San Diego where he had graduated from, same high school that Marcus Allen graduated from, and he gave a speech. They invited him back, and he said, "Keep the dream alive. Don't let anyone spoil your dreams." Well, we had our run and shoot shirts produced, and of course, the saying on the back was "Keep the dream alive." And I would remind the players every game, don't let anyone spoil your dreams. Keep the dream alive. Don't let anyone spoil your dream.
I can still recall the day that Al started handing things out that said, keep the dream alive. And I remember thinking to myself, with this group of kids, which were a little bit rough around the edges, I must have thought Mr. D was a little bit of a dork. It was kind of a strange thing. It didn't really apply to the type of personality we had in this team. On the other hand, we haven't had a group of kids that were so tight with one another as this group was, because I know they'd all played ball together since they were really in the third and the fourth grade. So, you know, they don't like to admit it, but it's something they've been talking about for a long time. I can remember them talking about it when they were in ninth grade. So they were looking for this chance finally when they were seniors. So I think deep down they were dreaming about this. I think they were just, you know, a little bit unsure of having that kind of tag on them about keep the dream alive, because with these guys, I don't really think they're ever going to save civilization.
When Mr. D had set the, you know, keep the dream alive theme, I wasn't too crazy about it. You know, I kind of liked a couple other things, but, you know, like Mr. D, I guess, it kind of grows on you. You got to get used to it. And I realized that towards the end of the season that, you know, it really was a dream. And after the game, I realized that the dream was fulfilled, and I was pretty emotional about it. Don't make fun of me for it. But, you know, it was a real dream of mine for 4 years to win as a senior. And we did. And it was one of the best feelings of my life.
Yeah, we started out the season at PCT with a loss, and you know, that didn't matter, because I looked around at the rest of these guys and teammates, and I knew we weren't going to lose the rest of the year. I knew they weren't going to let it happen, and the coaches weren't going to let it happen. And you know, we played toe-to-toe with those guys, head-to-head, the whole game, and you know, we thought we should have won that game, and they ended up being Group 4 state champions, and they're just a great team, but we knew we were that good then.
We don't like to talk about the PCT game that much, but one thing that happened in that game was I ran down on kickoff and hit Gerald Hayes so hard that I hurt his mother's feelings. At least I think I did.
Okay, after the disappointing loss to Sayre County Tech, the players got refocused, and you know, we went on to win 11 games in a row, and we were a little worried before the Saddlebrook game, because, you know, Saddlebrook, they won 5 games this year. We knew they were going to have a decent team. We wanted to find out how they were going to rebound from this loss. Well, they rebounded really well. We won the game 48-0. We put about 500 yards on the board in passing and running, and we just had a great game. And you know, we just knew at that point in time that we were going to have a tremendous football team this year. Patterson Catholic, you know, they were a very good team. We knew that was going to be a tough game, and I thought that we played a great game in that game. It showed that we could be a really good team.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. All right.
Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Come on and slam, if you wanna jam. Hey, yo, what you gonna do? 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 Party people
Okay, we wanted to keep on track on Midland Park, and we went up to Midland Park. We played them there, and once again we won 48-0. We led 28-0 at the half, and the kids did a really good job against Midland Park, and I thought we played a very good game, and we got a lot of kids in the game, and we hit hard, and each game we improved, and I think that was the important thing. And this year we beat Midland Park without somebody shaking a sign.
Get your motor running, head out on the highway, looking for adventure, and whatever comes our way. Yeah, darling, go make it happen. Take the world in a loving embrace. Fire all of your guns at once and explode into space. I like smoking lightning, heavy metal thunder, racing with the wind, and the feeling that I'm under. Yeah, darling, go make it happen. Take the world in a loving embrace. Fire all of your guns at once and explode into space. Like a true nature's child, we were born to be wild. We can climb so high, I never wanna die. Born to be wild. Born to be wild.
We've always been known as an offensive football team. We've averaged over 40 points over the last 4 years, but this year's team was good in all three aspects of the game. We had an incredible defense. We called it the Red Swarm defense. We felt going into the season we had a lot of players who could run fast. We had 13 players running under 5 flat in the 40 when we tested them in August. And we knew when they played junior football in the 8th grade, they were known as a swarming defense. And we thought they could do that this year, and they did a great job with it. We just swarmed all over everybody, and our defense was tremendous. We only gave up 4 points a game, 50 points a total season. That's the leading defense in the state of New Jersey. No one gave up fewer points than we did. And that's a tremendous job by the defense. The other thing is the special teams, once again, were extraordinary. And they just, there were some games we scored as many points on special teams as any other aspect of the game. Midland Park being one example. We scored 3 touchdowns on special teams in that game.
Well, the last couple of years from coaching the special teams here, they've really improved. And most of that, I believe, is a tribute to the entire program. If you look at the special teams on any given Saturday, there's a lot of sophomores, a lot of juniors, and a lot of seniors who don't see a lot of varsity playing time. If you go back 2 years ago to the opening kickoff of Secaucus State Championship game, there was a huge opening kickoff tackle. It was Pasquarelli and Evan Quinn, both sophomores at the time. This year, Dave Clark comes running down Park Ridge and decleats a kid. There's so many other people you could, this year, sophomore-wise, Scott Stevens, Craig Agnello on a punt returns, Grant Adams last year and this year, some other former special team stars, Kevin Beelan, Mike Rivara, Vanderbeck, Perselli, and you can see that, over the years, these kids have made the progression from just freshman kids, but they've gotten themselves in a weight room, they've worked hard in the off season, and 2 years down the line, they're starters, and a really tribute to Al Deaton and his program is year after year, we keep replacing these kids with new sophomores and new juniors that nobody would ever thought of 2 years ago would even be on the field. Early in the year, we had a problem with a lot of big plays being called back. I'm sure you can ask Grant Adams about that. So what we've told our kids is when you get to the block and you realize you can't see the person's face, don't make the block. If it's close, just throw your hands up in the air, okay? Therefore, the official knows you didn't hit anybody in the back. But as the season went along, the more we did that, the more we ended up scoring, even though it might have been 40 yards from the end zone. We had kids putting their hands up in the air like it was 6 points already. So it was kind of ironic.
They kept us in every game. They attacked, they tackled. Coach D always says, swarm to the ball. Our dogs swam to the ball. And they made plays, the takeaways, turnovers, interceptions. We were a big play defense. We had a couple of goal line stands, which were key plays in our season. The last 3 playoff games, we allowed only 14 points. I'm not going to mention any names because we played probably with about 16 guys on defense. I like to think of our defense as the New York Yankees this year. Not a lot of stars, just a lot of good guys with a lot of depth, incredible athleticism and speed. Guys just really, really playing hard football. I remember one situation in New Milford game. The referee yelled at me and told me, Coach, if you don't get your young guys in, I'm going to write you up. And I yelled back at him, sir, those are our young guys. So everybody on the team right there really wanted to get in there and do their part. Highly intelligent, great communicators, great motivated players, and just guys who were really, really scrappy. Not big, but in my opinion, that's a perfect example of what athleticism, speed, and desire are really all about with our defense this year.
Okay, Hawthorne, great game. I mean, LeBron Ankle ran the opening kickoff back 85 yards for a touchdown. We held them. They punted. Grant ran a punt back 70 yards for a touchdown. It was 14-0 with a minute going in the game. And the game was over at that point. I mean, you know, they just knew that we were that good. And shows how important our special teams were this year.
You all know what you have to do. No one, and I mean no one, comes into our house and pushes us around. It's your game. Let's do it.
Glen Rock football.
Fantastic.
Super. Awesome.
Marvelous.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Played absolutely great.
An absolute privilege to be around.
It really is. Gosh darn right.
Keep the dream alive, baby.
What? On your mark, ready, set, let's go. Dance floor pro, I know, you know, I go psycho when my new joint hit. Just can't sit, gotta get jiggy with it. Ooh, that's it, now honey, come ride. DKNY, all up in my eyes. You got a Prada bag with a lot of stuff in it. Give it to your friend, let's spin. Everybody looking at me, glancing a kid. Wishing it was dancing a jig here with this handsome kid. Sick a cigar right from Cuba. I just bite it, it's for the look, I don't light it. Ill way to ammo on the hand, stay on play. Give it up, jiggy, make it feel like foreplay. Yo, my cardio is infinite. Big Willie style's all in it. Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it. What? You on the ball with your kid? Watch your step, you might fall trying to do what I did. Mama, come close side in the middle of the club with the rubber dub. No love for the haters, mad cause I got floor seats at the Lakers. See me on the 50-yard line with the Raiders. Met Ali, he told me I'm the greatest. I got the fever for the flavor of a crowd pleaser. DJ play another from the Prince of this Your Highness. Only bad chicks riding my whip. South to the west, to the east, to the north. Bump my hips and watch them go off. And yes, sure. And you don't stop in the winter order. Summertime. I makes it high, getting jiggy with them. Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it. 850 IS if you need a lift. Who's the kid in the drop? Who else? Will Smith. Living that life, some consider a myth. Rock from South Street to 125th. Women used to tease me, give it to me now nice and easy. Since I moved up like George and Wheezy, cream to the maximum. I'll be axing them. Would you like to bounce with the brother that's platinum? Never see Will attacking them. Rather play ball with Shaq and them, flatten them. Like getting, thought I took a spell, but I didn't. Trust the lady of my life, she hitting. Hit her with a drop top, with the ribbon. Crib for my mom on the outskirts of Philly. You trying to flex on me? Don't be silly. Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it.
DJ Nevis is a great offensive coordinator. He's on the phones during the game. And the great thing about DJ Nevis is he's always so calm and composed. He's the stabilizing influence on the team. You know, he calms me down. He's always, you know, the guy, he's like a rock. You know, you can always know that he's stable. You know, you can always know that he's the guy that's going to calm things down all the time. And that's such a key thing for our program, that he stays so composed and calm at all times and never gets rattled or riled during the game.
Who? What? Who?
The ball's got in a second!
Who? We have to have a misalignment here. Who? We are doing such a bad job on the line of scrimmage. Our line stinks right now, Kevin. Our line stinks. Okay, here we go. Renegade, Hofstra on him. Renegade, Hofstra on him. Renegade, Hofstra on him. Three digit. Wait till change the set. Wait till change the set. Wait till change the set. Would you wait till change? 75's having a heart attack out there, Alan. Would he look on the back side? Grant Adams is wide open. Wide open.
Broken up by number 2, Jay Healy.
You know, we're doing some horrible things here. I want Scott on the phones when he comes out. I want him on the phones. I'm very pissed off. You know, when you're up top, you think you're calling the game, but your real role is to be reassuring to the kids, be positive. It's an educational experience. It really is all about the kids, and I don't want anybody's feelings to be hurt. Look, they're in f***ing nickel. You tell Grant Adams, when he runs on the backside, which he should have thrown to both times, by the way, all he's got to do is run over the top of the back, and you throw it over his head. I got Kelly split all the way to the sideline, you could have a touchdown. But I don't understand what you guys are looking at out there. It's nickel. It's nickel. 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 Get your act together.
One of my duties on game day was to be up in the booth with Coach Nymphius. And what I learned about Coach Nymphius is what a kind and caring individual he was. Whenever anything was going on the field, he never lost his cool, never had a bad thing to say about anything, and kept everything very, very positive up in the booth.
No. Tell Kevin to get the phones on. Kevin, get the phones on! Get the phones on! Okay, on the ball. Oh, we got a penalty. This is like Flag Day here. This is Flag Day.
There is a flag on the field.
This is really bad.
Tackle by number 10, Scott Pitt.
This is really bad. We got to have a little talk with the youngsters at the half. LeRon's got fade on this kid, because this kid's going to roll on Kelly. Look at this.
Lay out.
Another beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Coach Nymphius, he's just a swell guy.
At this point, we were 6-1 in the season, and it seemed like the dream was coming together, and we were playing really well. We were putting a lot of points on the board. We were pretty much blowing out opponents. We were going into Manchester. I typically worried about every game, but we went out to Manchester 46-0. We put it all together again, and we played really good defense, played really good offense. Our special teams were continuing to improve, and we were putting it all together in that game. Now, Elmwood Park, we went out, we only led 14-0 at the half. And we didn't really play well in that game. We made a lot of mistakes in the first half. We had some turnovers. And we talked to the kids in the half. They came out in the second half. They scored 23 points. They really played a good second half. They kind of showed that when they faced a little adversity that they could come back. And they started showing the character that we knew they would have to have for the playoffs.
We ran a play called Whirlybird earlier in the year against Elmwood Park, and Grant threw a rope down the sideline, and Kelly Vanderbeck dropped the ball purposely in an attempt to make me lose more years off my life.
Yeah, I remember in Elmwood Park, we threw a reverse pass to Kelly Vanderbeck, and he dropped it deliberately because he felt sorry for the other team. You know, he wanted to keep the score down. So, you know, we really appreciated him doing that because we didn't want to run the score up at that point.
You know, about that ball in Elmwood Park, the truth is it's a poorly designed play, and that's all there is to it.
For this team to be successful, the line has to do a great job. And Coach Line and I felt very confident we had a good nucleus of linemen returning. We had a 2-year starter in Matt Purcelli. We had Jerry DeRose and Gerald Pasquarelli, who played last year. We had Andrew Romano, who played a little, and we had younger guys and older guys such as Mike Van Lenten and Mike Sarago and John Lees and Evan Triforce, you know, hungry, wanting to play. So we felt very confident that we had the tools to be a successful line. And I believe that this line formed, they came together at the end of the year and just played absolutely great. And everyone reads the stats and, wow, he threw this and that, but you know what? Those wouldn't be anything without a solid line.
Usually, Glen Rock is known for an offensive tradition. I mean, the team 2 years ago was an offensive powerhouse, and I think that's what people kind of expected from Glen Rock. But this year we put it all together. We had like the total package. We had special teams was excellent, and our defense was also extremely good. And when you put that all together, it just outweighed the offense. And I mean, we'd average 45 a game, and we'd let up like 4 a game. So when you put those two together, we were almost unstoppable.
I'm very privileged to be part of Glen Rock football. This year was great. Everything was perfect. You know, we went on a streak at the end. Our defense played great all year. We were the Red Swarm. Now, we were determined to stop our opponents. And Glen Rock football has offered me so much, and I'm going to walk away remembering how much, all the benefits of hard work and determination. I'll remember sending a message, finishing business, and keeping my dreams alive.
Even though I feel we really shouldn't have captains on the team because every senior is a captain on this team, and everybody, there's so many leaders on this team right now. So I'm really privileged to be the captain, especially on a state championship team.
We always have a gadget package, and I know people aren't always so comfortable with that package, but I'm just a messenger on the gadgets. It's really not my fault when they don't work out, and it's certainly not my doing when they do work. We had some great plays this year. We had a play called Cousin Vic where Evan Quinn threw the ball to his cousin Mike, and because both of their father's names are Vic, we called it Cousin Vic. The kids had a better chance of seeing God than ever using that in the game, if you've ever seen Evan throw the ball.
There's one play that came to my mind when I was thinking about this season. It was the play that never happened. It was called Cousin Vic. Me and Evan Quinn, who is my cousin, Miss Nymphes came up with this idea. It was called the pitch pass, where I would line up outside left, and Evan would take a pitch from Scott, and I would run down the field, and Evan would throw me a bomb, and we were going to score a touchdown on it. And me and Evan were always talking about, like, yeah, I can't wait to do it. And I guess since he didn't do the play, it's all right, you know, I did get to run over his car.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down.
It's in the night away. It's in the night away.
He drinks a whiskey drink, he drinks a vodka drink, he drinks a
What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. I like when it feels this way. What a beautiful day. I like when it feels this way. What a beautiful day. I like when it feels this way. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. I like when it feels this way. What a beautiful day. I like when it feels this way.
Kevin Beelan this year unfortunately sustained a pretty bad injury early in the season against Bogota in a scrimmage. We finally got him back. We brought him back slowly. We got him back for the, I guess it was the Manchester game, I believe. And he again got hurt against Elmwood Park, and that really hurt us. I think it hurt us from a psychological standpoint because this senior class was so tight. Once he got hurt the second time, I think there was naturally he pushed himself away. He was really hurting inside. But lo and behold, he started showing up again when it got to playoff time to help out the team. And, you know, what he added to the team with Scott Steven and his ability to keep Scott calm when Scott started getting a little bit nervous was certainly helpful. It tells you everything, not just about him as a player, but as a person. And I think that's why he's one of the more special kids that I have coached.
I'd just like to say thanks to my parents who helped me get through both my injuries, and thanks to the Booster Club and all the fans out there that sent the gifts, that called me at the hospital and at home, and basically were there to help me support me any way possible. So I'd just like to say thanks again. It really meant a lot to me.
Yeah, as the season ended, we read in the paper that we're going to meet on Monday afternoon to announce the pairings for the playoffs, and we weren't going to find out till the next morning, probably, but you know what the pairings are going to be. But we knew the pairings would be on the internet at njsiaa.com, and I asked Steve Stolley, who I know has internet, to go home, and he was able to run home, get the pairings, run back to the meeting, and we had them like at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. The meeting was like at 2. So that was really a great thing. We knew exactly who we were going to play. He had every playoff pairing in the state and all the scores. So we knew exactly. We knew we were going to, at that point, play New Milford.
Pack it up, pack it in, let me begin. I came to win, battle me, that's a sin. I won't So get out your seat and jump around, jump around, jump around, jump around, jump up and get down. Jump, 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 I'm the cream of the crop, I rise to the top. I never eat a pig, cause a pig is a better yet, a Terminator. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger, trying to play me out like as if my name was Sega. But I ain't going out like no punk. Get used to one style of yo when I might switch it up and around. Then buck, get down, put out your head and then you wake up in the dawn of the dead. I'm coming to get ya, I'm coming to get ya. Spitting out lyrics, homie, I with ya. I came to get down, I came to get down. So get out your seat and jump around, jump around, jump around, jump around, jump up and get down. Jump, 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 everybody jump, 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 everybody jump,
It was just a great team effort. We went out there, we laid the smack down basically, and we took it to them. Even though they talked a lot of trash, they played real dirty. We came out and we played our game, and it prevailed.
Okay, any preferences on who you play next week?
Doesn't matter, man. Just bring them up here, and we're just going to be whoever they put in front of us.
Got pretty dirty in the first half, but second half we came out, kept our mouth shut, and everything went as planned.
The whole team looked real good. Everybody, even the second team guys, they even put it in. That was a nice goal line stance by the second team guys to keep the shutout. And we looked really good from the sidelines.
All right. Next, we had to go on a road to Parkridge. Parkridge is 10-0, excellent football team. You know, very good players. Tailback Chris Charles made All-County, running back, and gained over 1,900 yards and 27 touchdowns. We shut them down. We held them to 71 yards in 27 carries. They had Ryan Dunnigan, who was an All-County tight end. We worried about him. He was a good blocker. He was a good pass receiver. He only caught a couple of passes in a game. We were able to control him. We put it all together. And, although the nice thing about that game, it was 7-0. They tied it up. We came back late in the half and put a field goal on the board to make it 10-7. Even though we hadn't played well, we were still ahead. We went in, I told the coaches we're going to stay calm at the half. We're going to tell the kids what they have to do. Let's not yell at them. Let's just coach them. We went in, we stayed calm. We told them things they had to do. We made a few adjustments. And they came out the second half and just totally dominated Park Ridge and just totally blew them off the field. Park Ridge only had one first down in the whole second half, and they just showed that they were going to continue on to a state championship. Yeah, one of the things I remember about the game, and I mentioned before about the importance of special teams and how well they played. Chris Charles, their best running back, after our first touchdown, our kickoff team went down, and Dave Clark hit this guy so hard that we nicknamed him the Davinator after that. And he just totally hit this kid. And I thought after that the kid didn't want to play. I mean, he just devastated this kid so hard. He hit him so hard it wasn't even funny. And it's one of the best hits I've ever seen. And the Davinator is a good nickname for Dave Clark from here on in.
Deep down in Louisiana, close to New Orleans, way back up in the woods among the evergreens, there stood a log cabin made of earth and wood, where lived a country boy named Johnny B. Good, who never ever learned to read or write so well, but he could play a guitar just like a ringing a bell. Go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! Johnny be good. He used to carry his guitar in a gunny sack, go sit beneath the tree by the railroad track. Gold engine, everything sitting in the shade, strumming with the rhythm that the drivers made. When people passing by, they would stop and say, "Oh my, but that little country boy could play." Go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Johnny be good. His mother told him someday you will be a man, and you will be the leader of a big old band. Many people coming from miles around to hear you play your music when the sun go down. Maybe someday your name will be in lights saying, "Johnny be good tonight." Go, 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 Johnny, go. 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 Go. Johnny be
We came out here. We were kind of sluggish in the first half. Our defense played awesome in the first half, and throughout the whole entire game, our offense wasn't in sync in the first half. The same momentum carried through on defense in the second half, and our offense came to play in the second half when we just racked it up. I mean, it was just overall, it's just great. I've never been happier to get to a state championship.
It was different being in Group 1, but the bottom line was we might as well have scheduled it in early in the year. We knew we were going to play Hasbrook Heights from the first time we scouted them. We knew we were going to play them on December 5th. I told Mr. D at that after Coach Young and I had gone and scouted them. I guess in the second game of the season, we knew we were going to play Hasbrook Heights, and I think they knew they were going to play us, so it was no surprise to anybody.
The week of the game, the week before the Hasbrook Heights game, the 2 weeks before the Hasbrook Heights game, we put up a shirt in the locker room that said, "Hasbrook Heights, an American football tradition," and we hung it in the locker room. And we kept reminding the kids, you know, they have a big tradition. You're going to have to play well. You're going to have to play hard. You're going to have to want it more than they do. And we kept saying, you know, they had an article in the paper where one of their players, Joe Centerpaul, said after the game, "Football in Hasbrook Heights is a way of life." And we kept reminding the kids, football in Hasbrook Heights is a way of life. And I think I remember Matt Pacelli saying to me that week, "I'm damn tired of hearing football's a way of life. I just want to go down and beat those guys."
Well, I'm sure everybody knows that I coached at Hasbrook Heights for many years, and an ironic thing about it is I coached against Glen Rock about 4 years ago when Coach D was the defensive coordinator. And this year, Coach D and I both talked about probably facing Hasbrook Heights. And I tried to explain to the kids the type of tradition and the type of athlete that they have down in Hasbrook Heights, how it's a way of life, how football put Hasbrook Heights on the map. And I got a feeling right now there's a new tradition in Bergen County, and it's the Glen Rock Panthers who definitely just shoved Hasbrook Heights over a little bit, because these guys play as good a football, if not better, obviously, this year. There's a really dynamite tradition building right now, and it's not just in football, it's in all sports. And that's the one thing about Glen Rock that I feel really honored to coach here. It's a chemistry here, and it's not just happening by accident. It's happening because we got a lot of good people at the top that really care.
Keep the dream alive.
The Panther storms the sideline. His eyes are dark and cold. He stares at victory across the way, the prize that he must hold. Though winds may roar across the field, inside that steely will, that dream is blazing like a flame, a fire that wind can't chill. His eyes belie the fire within. They mask the heat with ice. His weathered hands close to a fist. To lose will not suffice. He stands transfixed upon the task. No pain or fear can grip the heart and the mind of the Panther as he dreams of his championship.
And everyone came together, and it was a real team effort, and our dream was fulfilled. We had finally reached that goal, and it really felt good. I mean, that celebration after the game was just the greatest feeling, just running around and just enjoying that moment that we had worked so hard for.
One of the things nobody's spoken about during the course of this year, of course, is Coach D had lost his wife suddenly last year. And to tell you what kind of individual he is, never once, not once, did that ever come up at a coach's meeting. Never once did that come up in front of the kids. Al pushed all of that, behind him. I was told a long time ago, as a professional, you're supposed to leave your baggage at the door. And that's a tough thing to do sometimes, because you are a person first. And it never once came to light in any situation. And the way he conducted himself this year was remarkable. And I know he had to be hurting inside. But on the other end of it, I think the kids knew. And the kids pushed a little bit harder just to make sure that things worked out well for Al this year. And it was a great experience for Al. So, all kidding aside and the things we kid about, sometimes kids are a little bit selfish. I think that says everything about this team and the individual who was in charge of the team. Total unselfishness in that situation.
When we all heard that Mr. D had lost his wife this year, it hit us all pretty hard because, we care about him so much, and he cares about us too. And we were trying to be there for him like he's been there for us through 4 years. And it was kind of really special, to win this one for him, to show him how much we care and, keep the dream alive. And the dream, his wife was part of the dream.
I know this is a goal that she would want us to achieve. She attended every game. She loved these players. She was always positive with them. And I know that as I went into each game, I could just think about the fact that, she would be there and she would be rooting for us. And it meant a lot to me. And I know that she's up there looking down now just saying, that's a job well done, and I'm proud of the players, and I'm proud of my husband.
One of the things that we learned is no dream is impossible.
To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run away where the brave dare not go, to right the unrightable wrong, to love pure and chaste from afar, to try when your arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable star. That's high above. This is my quest. This is my quest. To follow that star. To follow that star. No matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause. To be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest. Peace and quietness you're sure to find, and the world will be better for this. That one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach, oh, to reach the unreachable star.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. Please drive carefully and arrive home safely. Good night.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Every year, of course, we have a theme.